Here we are at the 2014 Cheesecake of the Year finale. What a contest it's been. We are so excited to choose our winner.
This is Real Women of Philadelphia's third annual Philly Cheesecake of the Year competition, and it's shaping up to be our biggest competition ever with the biggest prizes ever.
So the inspiration for Philly Cheesecake of the Year really starts with the Philly consumer. We found that they're a wealth of inspiration when it comes to recipes. So not only do they love Philly, they love cooking with Philly, they love baking with Philly, and cheesecake's definitely where it's at. So we wanted to get the best and the brightest recipes out there for Philly Cheesecake of the Year.
The buzz around the contest was absolutely tremendous. We had tons of engagement on our Real Women of Philadelphia community. And in addition to that, we achieved over 2.9 million impressions from our PR and our media outreach. Everyone is so passionate about baking and so passionate about Philly. Seeing their engagement really makes us quite proud. For the first time ever, we were able to fly in our 5 finalists from across Canada to give them a full Philly experience.
The finalists landed in Toronto on Monday and had a day to explore the city. On Tuesday, the finalists arrived at Craft and were given a hero's welcome, followed by a tour of the facility. Then it was down to work, where each finalist had 2 hours to prepare their recipe in their own Craft kitchen. Now it's time to find out a little bit more about each of our finalists and their fantastic recipes.
I'm Holly Trudeau, and I'm from Ottawa, Ontario, and my cheesecake is Nanaimo bar cheesecake. At Christmas, I always make Nanaimo bars, and it's one of my family's favorites, so I thought I would combine the two and came up with Nanaimo bar cheesecake. I'm gonna win this year because my cheesecake is amazing. It's a classic and simple recipe.
My name is Janine Friesen. I'm from Steinbach, Manitoba, and the recipe that I entered into the Real Women of Philadelphia Cheesecake Contest is the maple butter tart cheesecake. My recipe was inspired by the butter tarts that my mom made every Christmas. I decided to take the flavors of that, and we added maple. That's the way that I make them for my family now, and so I incorporated those flavors into my cheesecake. Yeah, of course I'm gonna win tomorrow. My recipe is easy to make, and it's something that every Canadian should enjoy.
My name's Jennifer Zuck. I'm from Burnaby, British Columbia, and my cheesecake is chocolate hazelnut coffee cheesecake. A friend brought me back some wattle seed from Australia, which is a ground toasted seed, and I made a cheesecake from it, and it tasted like chocolate hazelnut and coffee to me. But I can't get wattle seed in Canada easily, so I decided to replicate it using local ingredients. I really hope to win tomorrow because the flavor of my cheesecake is fantastic. It's simple to make, but the flavors are complex, and anyone can make it. It's delicious, decadent, and perfect for a festive occasion or any time.
My name is Maria Nickel. I'm from Winnipeg, Manitoba, and my recipe is chocolate hazelnut cream cheesecake. What inspired my recipe was my staff going away party, and I wanted to combine hazelnuts and chocolates, and the staff were talking about Ferrero Rocher as their favorite chocolate, and I wanted to make that as a cheesecake, and it was 2 thumbs up and bring me more, and it was a big hit at staff. Am I going to win? I sure hope so. I'd love to win because it's very smooth, it's chocolatey, and it's hazelnutty, and it's just easy going down.
My name's Rhonda Hain, and I'm from Melville, Saskatchewan, and my cheesecake is a caramel pretzel cheesecake. My recipe is inspired by a friend of mine. I went curling with her, haven't curled in 25 years. I didn't realize they do shots, but they do shots in every game. And I had some of the butter shots. She said she just loved it, and I have to admit I loved it too. So when her birthday came up this year, I made her a cheesecake, and I used the butter shots, of course. And Heather loves sweet and salty, so I introduced the pretzel with it, and it turned out perfectly. There's some pretty stiff competition. A lot of them looked really good. I was very tempted to have our own little Philly cheese tasting, because they were all up for it. They said, for sure, we'll do it, but I ran out of time, so I didn't. But I think they're very good. They all look very good, but I have my fingers crossed, hopefully.
Now that the finalists have put their finishing touches on their fabulous creations, it's time to present to the judges. But first, let's meet that panel. Annabelle Waugh, Food Director from Canadian Living, Sonia Davidson from Urban Moms, Kayla Runka, a Craft Kitchens expert, Bessie McDonald-Gussek, Craft Kitchens expert, and Krista Devlin from Craft Canada. Each finalist will now present their work to the judges.
It is designed after the popular holiday dessert and has all the tastes of a Nanaimo bar. Whether you're taking it to a work party or you're dining with family, you'll still get all the oohs and ahs.
I decided to take butter tarts and cheesecake and combine the two. In our house we eat gluten-free. My cheesecake is made with gluten-free pretzels so that anybody can enjoy it, but at the same time, if you don't need to eat gluten-free, use regular pretzels. It's pretty easy.
My crust is completely pretzel. I mean, a lot you see a lot of pretzel and graham crumbs in there, but mine's completely pretzel. And it's nice because it's got a little bit of the salt in there and gives a nice little tang. I've got about half a cup of sugar in there, and then the butter, of course, just to kind of pull her together.
The base is Oreo cookies, crumbles, and there's a little bit of brown sugar, some butter, and some chopped up hazelnuts. And then the cream cheese has eggs and sugar and a little bit of hazelnut liqueur.
The cheesecake portion is has frangelico, coffee, original Philly, as well as the new chocolate Philadelphia cream cheese in it.
So there you have it, the cakes are all in. The judges will use 3 criteria to pick the winner: taste, originality, and visual appeal. The judges are going to have their work cut out for them in order to choose this winner. They have only 1 hour to decide, and then it's down to the Thompson Hotel for the big reveal.
It's the 4th year of Real Women of Philadelphia and the 3rd year of Cheesecake of the Year. And I have to say, this year is the best ever. You know how I know? It's because I've sampled every single cake. Whew, judging is such hard work. It takes a village. Harry, get in here. Eat away, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Here it is. We are so excited to announce our 2014 Cheesecake of the Year winner. Congratulations to all of our 5 finalists. You've all done a tremendous job.